Hello, humans. Hello, humans. I just let me. Oh, awesome. Did I?
खुले दिमाग से कैसे सोचें ये बात
Okay, my new layout is not visible. Um, Maybe the. Oh, come on. This is okay, and save it as say new layout too. It's not using it. Wow. Okay, one moment. One moment. One moment. Live experimentation. This has a lot of drawbacks, right? uh, my experiments also often fail. So it's like a um, currently I'm trying to add a new seat beside my seat, right? I want to clearly showcase that there's a seat beside me for someone who's interested. I've been sending invitations. Um so the seat is not clearly visible. I did not. Okay. If you can do that. So it's only showing me one person. Invite guest. I don't have a separate seat beside me yet. Okay, I wish I could do a jugaad on the spot. I tried doing it through some, and maybe for tomorrow I will publish the seats link on LinkedIn, like anyone from the Bharat Dreaming eco, you know, the the group, the 1500 people who are planning to meet on the day of the event. This is for the Bharat Dreaming event. Okay. So the invitation is for those who are interested, who wanted to speak on stage. So I wanted to speak on stage. I wanted to speak on the Bharat Dreaming stage, and I didn't get the opportunity, and that is why I built my own. So this is my stage, speaking to the audience on camera. Hopefully it will reach the audience I'm trying to reach, and I basically I'm trying to showcase how I think, how I build, to an audience that is that's not aware of me. Who am I am a beginner in the Salesforce ecosystem, and I'm stepping in with a lot of baggage as well as knowledge and aspirations to build systems on the fly, because today we can dream and build, right? So I will be showcasing my processes. आज के सेशन का टाइटल है, क्या आप अपने आइडियल कस्टमर, ड्रीम कस्टमर, मैं अपने आइडियल प्रोफाइल जिसको मैं टारगेट करना चाहता हूँ उसे कहता हूँ $1 million कस्टमर, बिकॉज aspirations is where that is the level of aspiration I'm starting from. Okay, so I have been experimenting with AI and automation and generating text and building my funnels, experiments. So I'm a research oriented, documentation first professional who's often into thinking out loud. I mean, there's nothing that stops me from thinking out loud. Not neither you nor anybody else. So this is the best time to be alive. So if I am on stage, why I actually wanted to speak on stage, right? Let me start from here. Why I wanted to speak on stage is that I strongly believe that my perspective is worth $1 million, and there are layers of reality that I believe I understand. Okay, I believe that the technology is one part of the puzzle, right? The humans are other part of the puzzle. Um, structures, discipline, questions, vulnerability. It has all lot of meanings, right? And today it's like the Fable 5, the super intelligence is right there to build. I mean, 1 million tokens. The cost of these super intelligence today is like I tried to do a hypothetical calculation today. It costs about 7,000 rupees to do one run of 1 million tokens through Fable 5 after 7th of July, that is after tomorrow. Oh, after tomorrow, the Fable 5 will not be available for free. The super intelligence will not be available for free. So I'll start sharing my screen. What is that? No. Right. Or again, let me try to improvise. Let me publish the link of this event right now below the session itself. Okay. I don't think there will be a pause button here. Okay. I will publish the link. The seat beside me is empty. If you are interested, you can join from the given link until next 40 minutes on stage, talking to the audience of Bharat Dreamin. This is not an official collaboration, but I will be there at the event with this energy, and you're most welcome too, right now. Oh my God. I don't know if someone is going to, or I should remove it all and say beside me is waiting for you. Join me on the session live stream right now until 8:25 p.m. 6th of July. I mean, this is a stage I am building like for myself, optimizing my own $1 million dream. Okay. And there's a call from outside, so I'll have to take that. That's the kind of constraint I'm living with. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if it is not showing the live session yet, but the point is very clear, right? I have my ticket for the event. It feels lucky to be building with the industry, right? And why not? Why not? I'm working, learning and building from a small town in Haryana, and this is my stage. So let me. Oh, I did not share my screen. Okay, I was thinking share my screen. Okay, I commented on that, so I'll share my screen now. Wait a moment. Okay. Okay, so this is the kind of the best time to be alive. I'll keep saying that. I will keep repeating that a few times. So let's start from the scratch. Let's start from where I started from. This is an experiment. This is a research experiment. This is a hypothesis. Okay, and this is I believe, my cleanest funnel, $1 million funnel. I don't know if this grammar is right. Should it be cleanest or clearest? Okay, so this is my $1 million funnel, and it's an experiment number 15.0.2. It's a so this is the kind of methodology and documentation oriented format I run my experiments in. And there are a lot of meta patterns that AI has shown me in my own working style that I'm like, oh my god. I mean, there has been some things that I've been doing unknowingly, and that's where the super intelligence comes into picture, which where it helps me figure out my own assumptions every day. I have this hobby of wait a second, is it still shared? Is my screen shared right now? Not the right way I want it to be. Yeah, this is the way I want it to be. So let me jump from this is where I want from where I want to be. Okay, so why am I running this experiment? This is my $1 million funnels experiment. I'll talk about what is my experiment. But why am I running this particular experiment? There are multiple experiments I am running at the same time. Let me show you that also. So there are a lot of connected dots, and that's what every dot I'm trying to showcase the big picture. This database, Notion database, is part of a bigger funnel, ultimate funnels experiment 13, 14, and 15. So I think these are the experiments that I'm running in parallel at the same time. And 13 is like foundation of everything else. Then 14 is there. These all experiments are part of the experiment number 15. 3 mistakes of my life is experiment number 14. Me as a service is the experiment number 13, and it's the foundation. Okay. So let me again come back to the current experiment. Why am I running this experiment? Is that this one. कल का सेशन मैंने हिंदी में भी रखा था. मेरे एजेंट्स को मैंने गाइड नहीं किया है कि दोस्त हुआ क्या कि मेरे कल के एक्सपेरिमेंट का जो समराइजेशन मेरे एजेंट ने निकाला वो इंग्लिश में निकाल दिया. मैं क्या भाई, मैंने हिंदी ऑडियंस से बात की है, तू समराइज इंग्लिश में कर रहा है, सब गड़बड़ हो गया. तो इट्स लाइक आई कीप ऑन इम्प्रोवाइजिंग, माय एजेंट्स आर नॉट एबल टू इम्प्रोवाइज विद मी एट माय पेस, एंड आई एम लाइक, इज इट मी फेलिंग एट orchestrating those super intelligent agents, or am I failing at my own assumptions every day? Okay. So आज के सेशन का टाइटल है, क्या आप अपनी आइडियल कस्टमर, $1 million कस्टमर को पहचानते हैं? ठीक है. कल के सेशन की शुरुआत मैंने कुछ इस तरह की थी कि मैं खुद से पूछा था, मैं अपनी आइडियल कस्टमर प्रोफाइल को मिलना चाहता हूँ, पहचानना चाहता हूँ. उससे नेक्स्ट आइट्रेशन ये कहती है कि मुझे एक जनरलाइज टेम्पलेट बनाना चाहिए. मैं क्या टेम्पलेट फॉलो कर रहा हूँ, मैं क्या प्रिंसिपल्स, फाउंडेशंस और फ्रेमवर्क्स फॉलो कर रहा हूँ. तो एक्सपेरिमेंट खुद के साथ चल रहा है, मैं खुद के फनल्स, खुद की थ्योरीज को टेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, और साथ ही साथ मैं यही टेम्पलेट इस प्रोसेस को टेम्पलेटाइज कर रहा हूं, so that it can be scaled and used by anyone on the event. So on the event, what I'm planning to do is build this template of meeting your $1 million client on this event. Like, not client, it's not the right word, right term. सही शब्दों का इस्तेमाल करना बहुत जरूरी है, right? Okay. तो हम बात करेंगे फाउंडेशन की. तो हाइपोथेसिस क्या है मेरे इस एक्सपेरिमेंट के पीछे? आई थिंक एक्सपेरिमेंट के पीछे हाइपोथेसिस बाद में, पहले गोल होता है, राइट? तो गोल इज, आई नीड अ प्रोजेक्ट, आई एम लुकिंग फॉर अ प्रोजेक्ट टू वर्क ऑन एज अ रिसर्च ओरिएंटेड पर्सन, where my aspiration is to enable my clients, the people I work with or collaborate with. So again, it shouldn't be hiring. The term hiring has to be removed from the picture, right? Oh, we are collaborators. We build. Everyone is a builder. Everyone most of us are builders, right? So the session has to focus on, right, क्या आप अपने $1 million कस्टमर को पहचानते हैं? ठीक है, अब इसी सवाल को मैं एक टेम्पलेटाइज कर रहा हूं, मैं एक प्रोसेस बना रहा हूं कि कैसे पहचाने अपने $1 million कस्टमर को, राइट? सो मैं अपने ही कस्टमर के एग्जांपल के साथ डिस्क्राइब करता रहूंगा और एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश करूंगा कि कैसे पहचाने अपने $1 million कस्टमर को. और technically the event is about Salesforce, so I should be focused on elements of the Salesforce ecosystem, but Salesforce is one part of the puzzle. There are, and I'm new to this puzzle. Although I have an agent built on the top of Salesforce account itself as a beginner. So this is my first public agent. 3 mistakes of my life.in. This is the project on the top of which I built an agent, a Salesforce agent, Agentforce agent, and it now describes the project almost clearly. It took a lot of iterations, and this is the business at the core of this. So मैंने ये एजेंट ऐसे क्यों बनाया? मुझे एक, जब मैंने बनाना सीखना शुरू किया तो मुझे एक फाउंडेशन चाहिए थी, मुझे एक बिजनेस चाहिए था ऑन द टॉप ऑफ विच मैं एक एजेंट बना के देखूं. यार चलो, हाँ, वैलिडेट तो करना ही है ना. सीख लिया कि नहीं सीख लिया? अब ये एजेंट जो बनाना था, तो मुझे खुद का बिजनेस चाहिए था, तो मुझे खुद का जो एग्जिस्टिंग बिजनेस था, एक पैरेलल प्रोजेक्ट, उसको मैंने एक पिक्चर में लाया और उसके ऊपर एक एजेंट बना दिया. एजेंट में क्या किया, इस प्रोजेक्ट की जो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन है ना, वो उसको फीड कर दी एज अ डेटा लाइब्रेरी, एज अ रैग लाइब्रेरी. और ये एजेंट अब बताता है कि क्या क्या है ये प्रोजेक्ट, क्या है, तुम क्या करना चाहते हो. और ये मेरी खुद की लाइफ 4-5 साल की जो लाइफ है, जो मैं डॉक्यूमेंट की है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ चैप्टर्स, वो सब इसको याद है. मतलब आप पूछ सकते हैं ऑलमोस्ट टू सम एक्सटेंट. ओके, सो ये मेरा एजेंटफोर्स एजेंट है. मैं इस पे क्यों आया? मेरा पर्सपेक्टिव, मैं मानता हूं कि वर्थ $1 million है, और एक हर चीज में मैं आजकल $1 million घुसा देता हूँ. अभी की फोन आ गया, मुझे लेना पड़ेगा. I will mute it. Sorry about that. I just chose to continue this session. Okay, so I will shut this page. I will come back to the event. So I should be talking more about Salesforce, my methodologies, and this is where I showcased my agent built on the top of Agentforce. अभी अगर मुझे स्टेज पे बोलने का मौका मिलता, तो मुझे एक अपनी फिलॉसफी जो मैं कुछ दिन से एक्सपैंड, कुछ साल से, करीब 3 साल से एक्सपैंड कर रहा था, वो ये है कि the word conversation is the core of everything we do. We do everything now conversationally. We talk to the agents. It's a question, it's a request, it's a push, it's a research, but it's a conversation. It is a conversation. Everything we do, everything the humanity is now almost doing, and in realizing as well, is we are doing conversations. So I have a very peculiar definition of the term conversation, and which is this: I'm often in a conversation with myself. Every human is often in a conversation with themselves. So the conversation term is like, I live this philosophy. Everyone does, but maybe they don't realize more than me. Right? So this is my definition. A conversation is a very scientific event in multiple funnels at the same time, involving many forces of the nature to yield maximum benefits for all the involved parties, depending upon the match in frequencies, intents, and uncovered assumptions. It's an outcome of about 3 years of thinking. So, pardon me, there are a lot of tangents in there. So, and every conversation is a funnel as well here, right? So I'm going to shut this page, come back to my current experiment, right? So आज 6 तारीख है, 6 से 10 तक हम रोज ऐसे ही लाइव स्ट्रीम करेंगे। और मैं जैसे मैंने एक लिंक पब्लिश कर दिया था यहाँ, अगर किसी एनी बिल्डर लाइक मी जो इस इवेंट में 1500 लोगों के सामने बोलने में इच्छुक था और उसे सीट नहीं मिली, तो ये मेरा एक खुद का बनाया प्लेटफॉर्म है। दैट इज द फाउंडेशन ऑफ Salesforce इकोसिस्टम, राइट? वी build and we build builders. That true builders are always building permissionlessly. I mean, I don't need permission to go on live stream and talk about the things that I am building and I'm doing, and for the people, maybe helping them some way, right? So this is the true vulnerable part of me, and publishing and poking out every day. Okay, so why again I was talking about this is that abhi template. So goal was, when a mentor I found about 3-4 years, he taught me something very peculiar, that I mean, whatever you're doing, it needs to have a goal. So I start with the goal. And I've been reading this book. I'm currently reading this book, The Goal, by Netanyahu. I'm Goldratt. The second time. Oh my God. So the goal is very important. The definition of the goal is important. That from there we do the backtracking and forward tracking in our head hundreds of times to meet the best case scenario, right? So this event, Bharat Dreaming, is worth $1 million. That's my true belief, very true belief. Okay, and I started with that on the 4th of July. 4th of July has its own what do they say? Significance, right? But I cannot describe it yet. I don't understand it very deeply to be able to talk about it. So this is my funnel, my experiment. Now the foundation. This experiment has a foundation. A hypothesis, primary hypothesis. If I give 6 builders, system integrators, 45 minutes of live stage to pitch their own ICP before the event and publish templates that maximize every participant's outcome. See that? Then greater than 10 qualified ICP conversations enter my pipeline by July 11. Basically, अगर मैं कुछ लोगों को help करूं कि I built a stage for you, maybe I will get good vibe with the people in the industry, that I meet my own ideal customer. Right? I get 10 ideal customer in my pipeline. Right? So it's all about pipeline. I'm basically pushing my top of the funnel. There are a lot of bad assumptions in my own processes as well, but I'm iterating every day, right? And that's all that matters, right? So I'm building and not just generating text. So I'm ready to be wrong as well. I think I understand the importance of trying to do things so vulnerably at scale is that you need to be okay with failing in public. Okay. So the hypothesis is there. Abhi, let's go deeper into understanding your audience. Do you know your audience well? The question, the core thing about this session is, क्या आप अपने $1 million ड्रीम कस्टमर को पहचानते हैं? तो इसके पीछे एक प्रोसेस होना चाहिए, राइट? आई मीन, हाउ डू यू आइडेंटिफाई योर ओन ideal customer profile? That's the question, right? That's the question. If I am able to build this template, this is a template, so there's no template. Yeah, this is the part where this is a tool which I'm trying to build. I have a super intelligence fable, but what happened recently is that today fable ate all the credits. I don't have enough. I had to wait for 10 p.m. at least. But point is, this template has to be thought through in depth, right? Now, क्या आप अपने $1 million कस्टमर को पहचानते हैं? This is the goal of the session. This is the goal. This is the think that this is the question that needs to be asked by any builder who's looking forward to maximize this opportunity. I mean, the event is worth $1 million. Every conversation is worth $1 million. Every minute, every hour, every thing you do is worth $1 million. I mean, that's the perspective is required. That is required if you want to think about that at scale, right? Now, we were talking about the definition of the term conversation, right? That also comes into picture because how you see yourself. How I see myself adding $1 million to a $10 million funnel. And that's my vision of me, the best version of me. Now AI enabled because these sessions, this live stream will be summarized and anchored and scored by an agent to tell me if I'm on track or not. Let me show you the outcome of yesterday's session on those lines. Third inning. So third inning is because I've been running live agent and session building exercises earlier as well. Okay. This page is not sorted well. Let me just sort it right. How do I sort? Descending. July 5th, Ati. So, am I ready? July 5th, today is 6th, right? I think this is this is the outcome of yesterday's session. And still, I mean, I have not met the goals, right? So it says, so this is the agent's outcome. This is not me speak. This is my agent speaking my language. As in, I have not been able to meet my goals. Okay, I'm not optimizing my own funnels. So I have not been able to sell a seat yet. Opportunity, ICP pipeline, there's none yet. Okay, but seats, there's something there. The conversation, I've not been able to log the conversations. So my agent doesn't know ki I've been commenting on the posts on the Bharat Dreamin event LinkedIn page as well. I've been writing a lot of posts I've been publishing. So that there is something parallel that comes into picture is, I mean, these are my ICPs. This is the thing. This is kind of the example I wanted to showcase, right? I think I understand my ICP, and the speakers, most of the speakers are my ICPs to some extent because they are in the leadership phase situation to build with the industry, right? They are already building at scale that I wish to build. They are already in the trenches. And why? Also because my constraint align in ways that I believe with the leadership in great ways that I can imagine. In short, I have a constraint. I can only work 4 to 5 hours a day and only work remotely from a small town in Haryana. So I live in Haryana, Bhiwani. This is the constraint I'm playing with. So that is where I empathize with the leadership. Like look at this example. There's going to be a session on reimagining patient experience with Agentforce Headless 360 and AI. I mean, my agent on my website, 3mistakesofmylife.in, is a very simplified agent that describes the project through, what do they say, RAG library. And when we are talking about reimagining patient experience, it's a responsibility to to build something for the healthcare sector in a way that the people are actually relying on it for their life. I mean, understand the depth of the situation. It scares, but also comes at cost of responsibility. That, dude, you have to care about the consequences of the agents you are building now. It's not vibe coding, right? You cannot. Although you can go ahead on your Salesforce account to vibe code an agent, like tell the patient to do I mean, I have my Salesforce account right here, right? I can go ahead and say it. I mean, dude, build an agent that responds to the. Wait a second. Patients and tells them what to do. I mean, there's a skill, but it's if it doesn't skill doesn't align with the humanity's core empathetic values, the skill is worthless, right? If I'm building an agent, I need to understand the consequences of the agents I'm building. So these are the set of agents I've been experimenting with. I've been running low, very minimal experiments on Agentforce, but um, before this session, before the 11th of July, I still wish to build an agent, like publish an agent in a way that, yeah, this is what I built for this agent, for this event. So, I wish I could spawn an Claude thing from here, but I will try to use ChatGPT and can I create a new tag or no? No. But I will do that. I will come back to it. A tangent is required. So today is 6th of July, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5th was also the day. So it was the first day. 6th is today, and I don't have an audience sitting beside me. I will, although published the link. I think I will try to publish the link in advance. So what I'm trying to come to is a schedule. So a schedule, like publish my schedule in a way that I will. It's a proof of work, right? It is my proof of work in front of my audience. These are the. Oh. This is my ChatGPT project where I'm living my life, and there's a Claude which is project which is on similar lines, but is more integrated in my day-to-day life than ChatGPT. I lost trust in ChatGPT, but I'm coming back to it because now that the intelligence has a limitation, I mean, it can block me out for as long as it wish. So I've been building my projects and experimentation and everything on Notion. So rather than living in the AI systems, I build my own documentation as a core of that I can take anywhere. Okay. Live session template. I can what I can do is I can create a new thread, right? Oh, come on. So this is the part where a version of me is coming out on the surface. So, like, to talk about it just before everything else, there's a ticker on the bottom of my screen. Is that looking for sponsors, right? So that is a very specific ask, and I'm looking for sponsors to scale up my operations because live stream is my hobby now. I'm a I'm a builder who's very vulnerable to actually choose the goal on live stream and do it for the rest of the uh, duration. I'm able to stick to that. The discipline behind is the very important part, right? So I'll take a step back. I'll take a step back from here, right? So that is the very necessary part of having a goal. How do you move towards it? So that is the also the foundation and the framework of. Let me switch off the AC. It is too cold now. It's not going back. It should have taken at least one step back. Okay. The ticker was important. The talk about ticker is important. I need that. I am looking for sponsors I'm also looking for sponsors for my Agentforce certification. Someone tried to do that, but they could only share the $100 coupon, which was not useful because but there's a trick, there's an exception in every case, right? So it is going to be my second attempt. I have taken my first attempt on Salesforce Agentforce certification, and I failed by 6% marks. My first attempt was on the 31st of December because it was free in 2025, and I was delayed. I could not prepare. I still don't think I'm ready. That is why I am delaying my decision to attempt this certification. Okay. So it's not about just building agents. Let's empathize with the speakers. I'm actually wanting to speak to the the speakers. So it's like I'm on stage among the leadership to appreciate them and learn from them. So it's like it's a stage where I'm speaking to the my ideal customer profile, right? So this is one of the other speakers, chief guest. I think this is sound from outside. Someone might be calling me, but if there is some, I will may have to switch off this session in between. So this was the I'm jumping in lanes. This is kind of a behavior that I am trying to slowly curb, but let's read more about this speaker. Okay, one thing, very important thing. Kiran has been a driving force behind the Salesforce Trailblazer community, helping thousands of developers, architects, and administrators, students, and professionals. Oh my God! So this is the foundation of the ecosystem, right? The people give back and give back so much that it doesn't even feel like work. The Salesforce economy, the ecosystem. I'm new to the ecosystem. I have not done my first certification yet, but I'm still feeling like welcomed, and it's a great time to be alive. So let's read one more. Chief guest Soumya Ranjan ji, CEO at Waterfield Advisors. Wow. Recognized by Forbes 50 over 50 global list, has built for far more than successful enterprise. She has built an institution that has redefined independent wealth advisory in India. This is the kind of the intelligence that is now empowering the event itself. It's like these are the leaders who are behind the growth of the ecosystem in India as well, because I'm connecting the dots from the leaders' point of view where they are building these enterprises, and which in turn helps the humanity at scale. The tangents and the connected circles and the people connected to them, and people connecting to the people connected to them. So there's a lot of connecting the dots in the ecosystem, right? That is where I started with the definition of the term conversation on my. That is the philosophy I wanted to speak out stage, and that's what I'm showcasing today, to connect the dots from everywhere to everywhere to align with my audience. Okay, so these are my audience, and this is the example of this is the kind of the stage I wanted to build. So there is this PPT I generated with the help of ChatGPT just before this session. Recognize your $1 million dream customer. अपने आइडियल कस्टमर को पहचाने, अपने आप को पहचाने. That is also the necessary part of meeting your ideal customer. It's not taking me to the next thing. Why this matters? Most people try to reach everyone. The goal today is different. This event. Why do I believe? I said this event is worth $1 million, right? This event is worth $1 million because there are a lot of people from a lot of walks and areas of economy. I'm talking about the scale at the country runs, India. The 1,500 people are connected to the rest of the 1.5 billion people, right? That is why this matters. Why this matters is that it's everyone doesn't have a perspective that their perspective is worth $1 million. So if you understand your dream customer very well, it is and you also need to understand you yourself, like who you are, what is that you are offering to the people. So how do you recognize your dream customer? That's the important part. Okay, gate one. Who is your dream customer? Example, Salesforce system indicators, $10 million practice, owns the delivery. That's my examples. You may have to get into the depth of who is your dream customer. I think I need to describe the process of finding your dream customer. That was the almost the goal for this session. I'm still understanding a few layers of my own thought process as well, but the way I speak parallelly, right? So gate 2, pain. What exact sentence would they say? So it's like, if I understand my target audience very well, we have both problems. We have growth problems. My senior architect has become the thinking bottleneck, and also like the parallel thing I want to showcase, because I have the freedom on the stage on the event of 1500 people on 11th of July. I might not had this freedom to showcase everything. And today is also, it's like because there is artificial intelligence everywhere. I mean, I understand people will not be watching these live streams or half an hour, 30-minute videos on LinkedIn or Twitter, or YouTube. So these videos are also published on YouTube, where the video, where any audience, any person has this ability to use the Gemini, the inbuilt tool of YouTube, to ask questions, summarize the video, like engage and communicate, actually exchange notes, or maybe actually understand what I'm trying to say, right? So it's basically generating content for the ideal audience and being ready. So this is my funnel, this is my process, this is my methodology. And why I wanted to showcase something else here, that my own funnel, right? So this is my audience, and we need to be able to, this Notion is to come in again. This is not Notion. Open source humans, my project, open source humans. Open source humans. This is the thing that I want to showcase to the audience on stage. What is open source humans? It's not really powered by OpenClaw. Currently, I've been iterating and experimenting with Hermes agent. So I actually should have renamed it some long time back. Okay. Open Source Humans is a newsletter on LinkedIn. It's an interview series on YouTube, and it's a thesis in the making that we humans are the bottleneck. I strongly believe that we humans are the bottleneck. So that is the kind of the example as well I'm taking on the pain point. I mean, if the leader understands that humanity, the words I want to be very specific here is that we humans are the bottleneck. So it's not a process or a tool that is the bottleneck, right? So the way we think has to align with the rest of the people in the ecosystem, in the systems we are building. So also, I think I should mention Bayes' law, that the way the organization thinks is would be the foundation of the kind of the systems the organization will build, right? So that is why the project Open Source Humans it's a kind of a research project that I'm trying to connect with the people in the industry. I'm committing to interview 100 people. And where is that commitment? Yeah, I'm committing to interview 100 people, and I've done only two yet. One myself with the help of an agent, and that was a very long time ago. So I think about 6 months ago, maybe I will run a session with that. There's a video behind it. It's not showcased very well. So I've been very bad at marketing myself across across my 15 years of projects. So I've been building, but most of yeah, none of my projects actually generated or validated at scale, or maybe even the foundation. So that is why I'm now running documented experimentation. There's a commitment, there's a philosophy, there's a foundation behind everything. So, and I'm iterating. So I'm actually intending to run these conversations with the 100, at least 100 people, and feed that all knowledge to an agent and build a thesis. Still trying to learn something the way so-called artificial intelligence is evolving with the humanity. So there's a lot of I think I have not showcased or even written about my goal of this research experiment. Hmm. Maybe I should write about the goal of this project. Okay, so this is where I'm inviting people to have a conversation on live stream. Open source humans, let's talk. If you are a builder looking forward to, or urging to talk to someone, or be questioned in vulnerable ways that maybe you have not been questioned or asked, or maybe you're stuck in your comfort zone, most welcome. You're most welcome to build with me. There are a lot of things. So every funnel is also broken. It's a very clear thing to me that every funnel needs to be optimized. So this logo needs to be removed from here, from OpenCloud to Hermes. I mean, there are inconsistencies in every funnel if you see them, right? So this document was generated by my agent, and it also tells me the story why I think one day at Bharat Dreamin is worth $1 million. And I've not even read all of that storytelling, all the text my agent is generating. I mean, there are parallels and tangents into all the directions. So I want to showcase one map of life that I have been, I think, following. This one, CCWWTG. Curious? Oh, never. Carefully choose where you want to go. CCWYWTG. Right? You need to be very careful where you want to go. Right? So my goals, I've been writing. I've been living my life in the form of this map, and it is a manifestation of by someone behind what wait but why. I think I know the name of the author. I forgot the name. Wait but why. Wait but why. Uh, I think I want to recall that name. I mean, it also happens with me often that there are some names that I often fail to recall. Tim Urban. So this life, this map of life, was designed by Tim Urban, published on his blog Wait But Why. And I have been living my life. I'm living my life in this, like keeping this map in my brain every moment. Every moment anew. And we need to be carefully choosing where we want to go. So I'm improvising. So that is why I've added my own handle that is common across Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and maybe other platforms as well. I hope I will build a 3D version of this map. So I'm also building with the help of super intelligence, a 10 minutes goals app that will be aligned with your 10 years goals. I will soon publish that in some ways. Maybe I will replace my three mistakes of my life project with that foundation. This new project I'm redesigning with the help of artificial intelligence. So this question needs to be very clear. Come back to the agenda of the session. Understand the core audience, who is your dream customer. And I think this is also the foundation of learning that I got from the book .com Secrets. You know, understand your dream customer. Every funnel, everywhere I started seeing funnel after reading that book. Who is your dream customer? Understand your dream customer, and you will be able to. And most of the people, I mean, even I don't understand my dream customer. So my yesterday session name was, मैं अपने आइडियल कस्टमर को पहचानना चाहता हूँ, मैं उससे बात करना चाहता हूँ, मैं अपने आइडियल कस्टमर को अपने साथ इस लाइव स्ट्रीम पर बिठा के बात करना चाहता हूँ, मैं उनसे सवाल पूछना चाहता हूँ, मैं उनको पहचानना चाहता हूँ, मैं उनके पेन पॉइंट समझना चाहता हूँ. सो इन शॉर्ट, इफ दे अंडरस्टैंड कि यार देखो, humans are the bottlenecks, not the technology, not the system. System is not the system is there. System is like Salesforce is there. I mean, somebody built it. It's okay, right? Now, if some problem needs to be resolved, a human is the bottleneck. Whoever is working on it has a mind frame and it, mindset and baggage and everything else. So someone from the outside has to come in. So that is why I'm coming in as a research oriented person. Okay. The next part is, what do they actually respect? Credentials, experience, and proof of thinking. So I believe, I mean, I've been also publishing about my dream customer. Wait a second. It's here. It's here, and would I be able to find my? Maybe I must go from the reverse. Oh, there's a definition of my ideal customer profile that I want to showcase on this page, this session, and I think I'm showcasing more than I should. Hey, I'm not using the right methods to even like, oh, this is here. Here is my ICP. Either this or this. Let me just open some random images. And not this. I'll go to the next. I'll go to the next. I'll go to the next. No. Yeah, this is my ideal customer profile. So how to understand your ideal customer profile? Understand their pain points, understand their goals. So I believe system complexity at scale is the problem, is the pain point of my ideal customer profile. Patchwork architecture. Every architecture has patchwork, but the bottleneck is the understanding about the bottlenecks, understanding about the structures, understanding about the systems we are building. जो हम बना रहे हैं उसकी लिमिटेशंस हमें पता होनी चाहिए, राइट? हम ह्यूमंस, हमें सोचना आता है, बोलना आता है, बात करना आता है, बट हमारी assumptions हमें ऑफन रिस्ट्रिक्ट करती हैं कुछ सोचने को, कुछ बिल्ड करने को, राइट? सो अंडरस्टैंड द पेन पॉइंट्स ऑफ योर कस्टमर्स, right? What do they actually respect? Credentials, experience, and I believe my ideal customer profile respects translate leadership, outcome first mindset, tolerance, and equity. So this is the part where I wanted to. System clarity fatigue. Tolerance for ambiguity. So if you don't tolerate ambiguity, we cannot work together. If I'm talking to my ideal customer profile, system integrator is with. So all the speakers, there are 80 speakers in this session, right? So if I am not, let me go to the session. Bharat Dreamin, 11th July, 4 days to go. Okay, wait. So let me also showcase. Where is my timer? Where is my timer? This is kind of another hobby as a builder. I run a timer on screen for very important sessions that I've been looking forward to. So it's like a very important thing that I'm doing, right? It's a very important thing that I need if I have a goal, a session, a milestone in my life. So I build timers behind those goals. Okay. So let me rush through this session now. This is the questionnaire I wanted to showcase. Understand what is that your customer is looking for, right? This is my ideal customer profiles, thought process that I believe. So I still don't know them. I want to meet them. And that's my goal of the session of the event, right? So let's finish it from here. Mirror. What do you uniquely see that they don't? Is there something that I know that my ideal customer profile do not? Maybe the depth of the things, the implementation, the experimentation, or the rigor to do things in deep depth that most do not, right? Um, I mean, it starts from the foundation, right? If so, my perspective is what that matters. So everyone's perspective matters. So if my ideal customer profile's perspective is not aligning with my perspective, we are not able to collaborate together, right? So this is the important part. What do you uniquely see that they don't? And this question is difficult. I mean, I may not have the clear answer for this, so I'm kind of justifying the text generated by ChatGPT, but I really don't know the answer to this question. I mean, it's an important question generated. It's great to understand your the assumptions. So pain perspective equal to offer. If I understand their pain, if my perspective and their pain point aligns, there will be an offer. So write one sentence, not a jargon. Write one sentence about your target audience. So my ideal audience is very specific, and it's a I don't know them yet. I need it's a text generated by artificial intelligence, so-called artificial intelligence, but it's a foundation of something that I am working with, right? So let's finish it. I will. I wanted to build a itinerary for the rest of these days, right? This is the important part that I want to finish with. We will do it later. Who, pain, mind? What is that mind? Oh my god. What do they actually respect, right? Mirror, collision, offer, and conversation. So conversation is the foundation, but it also comes at the end of the funnel. You are at the top of your funnel. I am at the top of my funnel. I am the bottleneck of my own funnels. So if you understand your target audience, if you know their pain points, if you know what they mind, what are they looking for, right? You can mirror. I can mirror my ideal audience, and there will be a collision, and I think we can build a collaborative experience. So my goal is to meet 10 ideal customer profiles in my pipeline by the end of 11th of July. So let's see. This is a quick summary of the session. Who is your dream customer? Understand. So actually, this is the template that I wish to give to all the people before the 11th, right? Closing. Your dream customer isn't hiding from you. They are hiding behind your questions you haven't asked yet. It's a great statement to finish with, right? So although there are a lot of other tangents I wanted to expand into, but due to the scarcity of time, I think I must change the sessions timing. So tomorrow I will be coming at 6 p.m. Today I planned for 7 p.m. Yesterday I did it at I think 8 p.m. The day before yesterday I think I was again at 8 p.m. And maybe the time is not suitable for people to join. So I'm also opening up at a 6 p.m. session for tomorrow. And I'm flexible. So if someone is looking forward to join me on stage on live broadcast until the date, that is 11th of July. Where is that Bharat Dreamin? Yeah, this is the thing I keep on publishing at places 4 days to go, right? Good method to highlight. Oh, this way. Oh, it's not coming out. Point is, it's important to understand your ideal audience, and I'm speaking to my ideal audience. Whoever wanted to speak on stage, तो अगर आप स्टेज पे 11 तारीख को लोगों से बात करना चाहते थे, अपने गुण, अपनी मेथ पर्सपेक्टिव्स, अपनी कहानियां सुनाना चाहते थे, तो ये स्टेज आपके लिए है. मैंने अपना स्टेज बनाया, मैंने कोलैबोरेटिवली ये ओपन कर दिया अपने फ्रेंड्स के लिए. और सो टुमारो मेरा एक सेशन रहेगा ऐसे ही शाम को 6 बजे, शेड्यूल्ड and available for anyone to join with the link in comments. Okay. And ये itinerary मैं slowly बनाता हूँ. 5, 6 गई, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. चलो, that's all for today. See you tomorrow at 6 p.m. I will finish the session. I will stop sharing my screen. Okay. So that's all. आइए मिलते हैं 11 तारीख को. बी फुल ऑफ एनर्जी, बी फुल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. द एम्प्टी नोटबुक philosophy published by Ayush Saxena maybe a couple of days ago. In my profile is also visible. I think I reposted that. But point is, come with an open mind, think with an open mind. And the event 11th July is worth $1 million for everyone. Let's build, folks. My agents are on work. They're learning. I'm learning from my agents, and they are helping me see my meta patterns. Are you experimenting with agents yet? If you are experimenting, let's meet. Let's go together. Let's go build together and collaborate and generate $1 million at least.